And good morning, everybody. Rob Gearing here, along with Chris Cicluna. We are Massive Successors, and we are here to help you in your massive success endeavors from an online earning standpoint. There's a lot of ways you can earn online. That's a very general term. We have a specific formula called Traffic Leads to Income, and we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about getting started in general in this type of area. And I guess you could apply some things to just general things. Getting started in anything takes some time, takes some effort, takes finding the right training, the right people, the right expertise. No matter if you're learning how to, shoot a rifle, how to knit a sweater, or to earn from the comfort of your home, it all requires some level of knowledge. You can self-study, but we're going to talk about mentors a little bit today too. Me and Chris in our preparatory meeting that we do before we go live, we were talking about the 10 pillars. So that's becoming now my claim to fame. I was invited to the Great Life corporate call last week on Thursday to talk about the pillars. And then I also was invited to the Great Life team call on Monday to talk about them. And I'll be doing that with those at those venues going forward. Definitely on the team call for sure. But it's fun, and I'm going to apply the pillars for the rest of my life to everything that I do. And pillar number 5 says find a mentor. Show up every day is number 4. Number 5 is find a mentor. So when it comes to getting started, right? I'm not going to be coy here. I'm not going to be clever. I am a mentor. I help people succeed. I have helped Chris. I have helped Vicky, who's in the audience tonight. I have helped many people. I'm not going to list a laundry list of names. Chris was, and he still is, very great in the area of reselling and eBay and all these things. And I still have not learned about any of that. But he was cutting his teeth and really growing as an online marketer. And we got together, and I was fortunate and blessed enough to be able to share some things that Chris, as a great student of things and open to learning, took and ran with. So he'll tell his story probably a little bit later when he gets on. But there's nothing wrong with and I have people that I go to. I go to various people for help and mentoring. So it's not an embarrassing thing. It's not a bad thing. So again, it's always interesting what we do in our regular life and what we do online. It sometimes differs. In regular life, sure, we're going to ask questions and we're going to embrace somebody to help us and show us how to fix that diesel engine or whatever. But online, we get skittish and we get scared, and I don't need no coaching. I just fired my boss and I'm going to make $1 million, and I'm reading all these great ebooks and Googling the Google out of it. And I know what to do. And what happens is there's constant crashing and burning. The best advice anybody will ever give you is reach out to somebody who's succeeding and ask them what they do and follow it then to the T. That is really the ultimate thing of getting started. So if you choose me as your mentor, if you say, yes, I want to properly learn how to earn online, then I say, this is the next thing that you're going to do. And then this is the next thing that you're going to do. And we have a very good system here. We have something that can help you earn pennies all the way to $2,000. Okay. But it's all embedded in the system. And I'm not going to give it away on this live stream because it's real easy to join. And if we have do we have any guests here yet? We have Levi that just jumped on. Jeff is watching. Benito is here. So if we identify a guest, if somebody was able to bring a guest who's not a member or a brand new member, I'd be willing to hit them up with a JV upgrade because I really want to make this meeting meaningful. We do it every Wednesday, either 11 a.m. Eastern time or 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it's not like it's unpredictable. It's not like I throw curveballs. I do it every 2 weeks, then 5 weeks, then sometimes it's Thursday, sometimes it's almost consistent. It's just a time. It's just a time thing is the only little thing that keeps us on our seats a little bit with this. But anyway, I'm willing to do that. And our system basically shows you what to do. It shows you how to learn in our Traffic Leads to Income system via the cash mailer and clicking clicking links in emails to earn, a few pennies here and there. And that may be something that people have never ever had happen in their whole life. Then you're like, well, how am I going to pay the bills on pennies? I can't do that. Well, you got to start somewhere, my friends, right? So then we plug you into the next earnings vehicle. And I'm not even going to say the name of it today because I want this meeting to be more like, you to have curiosity and want to come and dig deeper. So once you join the TL2I Cash Mailer, and if you're not a member, get back to the person who invited you to this meeting, or you can go to tl2icashmailer.com. But I'd prefer that we have guests here that then go back to their sponsor and do it the proper way. And once you're in, you can start earning from the cash mail just about immediately, right? All you have to do is opt in your profile, say, yes, I want to receive it. It doesn't even come to your regular email. There's a special box that we have, inbox, within the program. And so it doesn't clog up your email box. You can begin earning, I'd say, within 24 hours. And then you start following our earnings system, our earnings plan, and you will be introduced to a great community and a vehicle that'll pay you every day, doesn't cost you anything. So far, your cost has been zero in what I've said. This vehicle will cost you nothing. It'll give you an alternative to Facebook Messenger. It'll pay you every day to use it, just to show up, okay? And then we have the additional training that'll lead you to bigger paydays that could be upwards of $2,000 if you play your cards right. If you're into like fast, big commissions, or maybe you're in the team building. We have a couple of team builds going on right now. And I love to talk about my pillars because my pillars cover everything there is to know about online business. And one of the pillars is traffic. Which number is that? And I happen to own a traffic site. Number 8 is traffic. And this is no matter what you're involved in, this is a great place to send your traffic because it's a front end, back end marketing system, and it'll lead people to anything you want them to be led to. And there ain't nothing better than that. You can give some people some choices. Remember, when I focus on one singular opportunity, if they don't like that product, they don't like that setup, it's over. I have a lot of different angles, and you will too if you work with me and my team. So, and have we had any guest center? I don't see anybody yet, but a lot of great people. So we got to just keep working, keep hitting share, team, keep sharing. Maybe you can private message some people right now. You should be thinking every week, if you're one of our regulars, you should be thinking every week, okay, I'm going to line people up for Wednesday. I'm going to line people up for Wednesday and have a plan. Because without a plan, you're a rudderless ship. And you know what happens to rudderless ships? They either crash into something or they go and disappear and are never seen from again. So I don't want you to be rudderless. Again, getting started. What is it? We gave actually a roadmap to how to get started with us in the area of not engine building, or crocheting, but earning online. But the mentor is sitting right here, right, and speaking with you, and another mentor will be speaking to you in a moment. And there's other leaders and mentors that are watching today, and that's really all it is. So hopefully we can get this out to mass appeal. We spread the word, and we want a message that can resonate with people, that they go, yeah, I've been waiting for that. I've been looking for help. I'm tired of having to pay $10,000 to get a mentor, right? So you have the ultimate system here. But you just got to get the word out. So I did want to give some shout outs. My final thing I think today is, as I move my window here, let's talk about YouTube. Let's talk about the @Rob Gearing channel. And let's talk about our, I just put a new video that was last week's webinar. I'm going to get quicker at turnaround getting these to YouTube, but Massive Success says a spark and create a fire. There it is. It got debuted this morning as an instant premiere. And look at our YouTube short challenge. I'm on day 7. I'm moving to day 8. I've got Chris doing it. I've got Jeff Beeman doing it. I've got Vicky doing it, and Levi Baker is going to be doing it. I'm really impressed. But look at the views: 240, 156, 144. If you look at my regular videos, they don't get all that much, as many as the shorts. And what's going to happen ultimately, though, that'll flip and that'll change as I'm getting more viewers, getting more subscribers, and getting the word out create a channel like this. Have a channel with a theme and stay true to your theme. And we can help you with that, with mentoring. So, but I thank everybody that's doing it. If you're going to do the YouTube 30-day challenge, the hashtag that you need is hashtag 30-day YT shorts. I think I have that finally memorized. And put that in the description and do the ats. Learn about all the other people doing it, and put an at. And that way we get notified, and it's kind of like creating a viral YouTube effect. And Chris will probably touch on that too, because he's our YouTube expert here. So I did want to give a shout out to those participating, and I asked for more participation, more people for anything. Even if you just want to do 30 days of engine fixing videos, it's going to get you viewers and subscribers to your engine fixing channel. But most of the people I know were in the online earning game. All right. So let me come back to the room and take off the screen share. And now I'm going to turn it over to Chris to touch on his thoughts for today. Go ahead. You can unmute Chris and move forward. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself.
Okay, great. Thanks, Rob. All right, everybody. So we hear a lot of people talk about mentors, mentorship. You need to find a mentor. Who's your mentor? And, even in school, like in high school, I remember, American history class. The teacher's talking about how we should all find a mentor and try our very best to emulate these mentors. And she made, thanks, Vicky. And she made this comment that her mentors are people like, Abraham Lincoln and Benjamin Franklin. And, she named a few historical figures. And this isn't a mentor. Okay. A mentor is someone who has experience in doing what you want to do. And then you can go up to them and ask questions, and they will give you instruction. That is a true mentor. Benjamin Franklin is an idol. And the reason why good old Ben is an idol is because you cannot talk to him and he can't really give you any instruction. You can read his writings. You can read what historical experts have to say about him. I believe somewhere in Philadelphia, I think you can even tour the house that he lived in. But you can ask him a question. You can ask, but you're not going to get an answer. So Ben Franklin's an idol. These historical figures that are no longer with us are idols. They're not mentors. So I say again, a mentor is someone you can go up to. They will give you instruction. You can ask questions and they will answer your questions. This is so very, very, very important. And the reason why I say that is because my father was a mechanic and he could give me great advice on how to fix my car and keep my automobile running. He knows nothing about computers or the internet or online marketing, and therefore cannot give me any advice in that area, even though great enough guy, taught me all kinds of stuff, knows nothing about internet marketing. So he wouldn't be a good mentor. Okay. Rob, on the other hand, great mentor. I can ask him questions. He gives me instructions. I ask him more questions. He gives me answers. There's this great back and forth. And as far as mentors go, Rob is one of the most available people I've ever known. And what I mean by that is you just go up to Rob and, well, not go up to him because we're all online, but get to look him up on Wow or Facebook Messenger and say, hey, Rob, I'd like to book an appointment with you. And he won't like ask you for your credit card number or send you an invoice for $500 for his time. What he's going to do is send you his calendar link so that you can click it, answer a few questions because, he needs to know what it's going to be about going into the meeting, and then schedule your meeting. It's genius. So I went ahead and emulated Rob, my mentor, in that same aspect. I went ahead and got the Calendly going. I hooked it up to my Google Calendar. So if I change my Google Calendar, it changes my Calendly calendar. And when someone asks me for an appointment, if they don't come out and say, "Hey, Chris, do you have time on Sunday between 2 and 4?" I'm not going to be a jerk and be like, "Oh no, look at my calendar link." I'll just tell them. But normally people will be like, "Hey, do you have any time for me?" And I'll give them my Calendly link, and they can click it and look at all my availability and then book as you go. And the same thing with Rob. So the point here is, if you are guiding your team, be sure they know the difference between an idol and a mentor. Be sure they know you are completely available to them. And then, make your schedule kind of easy to read for them, because some people are kind of shy. And actually, I'm going to take that back. A lot of people in this business are shy. They don't want to be shy. They just are shy. And some of them don't even realize that they're shy. Um, but they have great trepidation about talking to someone they've never known before, like they've known them their whole life. So, keep that in mind. Also, if you do have a prospect, someone you want to approach, someone you want to talk about your opportunities to, rather than put all that pressure on your shoulders, invite them onto a joint call with you and Rob, and let Rob do all the heavy lifting for you. Let him do the heavy lifting. And after you do that a couple of times, you'll see the lifting's not that heavy. It's not that hard. And all it really is a conversation. You're just having a conversation and sharing something you believe passionately about. And that's what it boils down to. So kind of keep this in mind when going forward, and you're going through your 10 pillars, and you come across the find a mentor pillar. You want them to be alive, and you want them to be someone that you either have access to or that you can have access to, so that you can ask them questions. Anything less than that is not a true mentor, and you're not really working on that particular pillar. You're kind of flirting with it, messing around. But this is very serious business. We all want to make money, and everyone has to start making money soon. I mean, people are looking at you, they're watching you. You're talking about whatever your opportunity is, and they want some of that too. Or hopefully they're going to want some of that. So anyway, and sooner or later someone will choose you as a mentor. So you're going to want to be sure that you're ready, you're prepared. You're going to block off some time on your schedule and be a mentor. Okay. Rob?
Yes, sir. Very good. So I've kind of compiled some things here. I've kind of been looking over. You probably noticed me on the looking typing, and I'm leaning over this way. So I've got some qualifiers for a JV upgrade. So I just need the following people to just respond in the live chat. So we have Gert Gertzner, who is a free member of TL2I. I'm not sure who the sponsor is. I should probably go look that up. But Jeff Beeman, Gloria Talo, my good friend Benito, who we just had a meeting with, and Corky, who we had a meeting with. But each person has the ability, I think, by coming today, has earned a JV upgrade. So I just need those folks to respond that you are claiming your prize, claiming your prize. So go ahead, and I'm going to look up. I'm going to look up Gert real quick. Or Jerry, I'm sorry. I said Gert. It's Jerry. Jerry Gertzner. Jerry Gertzner. Jerry is sponsored by longtime member 14325. Has not logged in for quite a long time. We can help with that process, Jerry. Okay, Jeff, you got it. Put a check mark by Jeff. Okay. Alrighty. And the exciting part of the JV upgrade is that now you have a full-fledged system. You can do, and what I mean by that is Yeah, the 10,000 credits is nice per week. That's cool. But the ability to have the adding of opportunities and hiding of opportunities gives you a full-fledged complete marketing system. That's in our upper tier. The JV upgrade is followed then by the TL2L, traffic leads to leverage, and then the final one is MSF mod. And there are ways within the community to level up to those, but that's all inside the community. And that's why you got to, log in, watch your welcome video, read the step one instructions. This isn't hard. This just requires somebody to say, I'm going to take some time and believe in these guys. And that's it. And compare it with what kind of help and support you're getting now. I think you will find it very, we have, the scales are in our favor for sure. So Jerry, I'm just logging in real quick, has a great account. And sponsor would be, and I know I'm not in, Patricia Dean, so I don't know who that is either. So, but we can take you by the hand and help you, Jerry. You just have to ask. It's all about asking, right? Okay. So let's see the responses that we've gotten so far. We got Jeff, we got Cordell. Anybody else that I named? Jeff and Cordell, Quirky rather, how he's calling by his formal name. Benito, are you still listening? Jerry and Gloria. Okay, Benito, yes, you're going to go to JV level. You're going to get a new video. You're going to get a new video in that back office. So I want Benito and Jeff and Corky to later today. I'm going to do this as soon as I get done here. I'm going to level these upgrades. And I want you to log back in, and I want you to kind of fortify and watch that video and just make sure you're good on step one and proceed forward into the steps. JVs also qualify for free traffic to their TL2I funnel, but you have to build it. If you build it, they will come. That's actually a really good line, but I stole it from a movie that you may have seen. Okay. Anyway. Okay. I think that's it. I don't beg and plead for things. I just put it out there, and we have, I think, in a pretty good, fair fashion. So congratulations. So going forward, this is the way we're going to try to operate, is really try to be fair and help people to the JV level. I appreciate, at this point, I think with so much shiny objects online and so many competitions, that we are willing to, with the slightest bit of engagement, do everything in our power to move you forward. We're not going to make you jump through extra hoops. We're not going to make you, you got to do this and you got to do that. And why did I get this upgrade, but somebody who just came in clean now gets a better one? No, we're going to be fair. We're going to use this as a platform every week. We're going to do a better job at hitting our lists and hitting our, followers and creating excitement. And I can do a better job too, I'm sure. And I'm open to feedback off to the side, of course, for sure. So anyway, that's my final word. Any questions or comments? Oh, Gloria. Yep. Gloria's just claimed. You don't have to do anything, Gloria. I'm upgrading you to a JV level at the TL2I Cash Mailer. What I ask of you, that I ask of everybody, is to actually take it seriously, log in and watch the video and read these step one instructions and execute what it says. If you're in a WOW group, you were given a welcome message. It gives you step-by-step instructions. So that's the price of admission. We can only go so far. And then there is an ownership of the individuals to take it to the next level. And if there's issues, to ask questions and reach out to all of us that are here to help and support you. Okay. So any other questions? Any other comments? Chris, anything else you want to follow up on?
No, I think we covered everything pretty well.
I think so too. That was a power-packed half an hour, honest to goodness. Let's just leave it at that. So I wish everybody a great week. This is the recording will be sitting on my wall, but I will get it to YouTube as well. I'll play into some shorts and whatnot as we continue our 30-day YouTube Shorts challenge. And just jump on this train, because if you do, you're going to feel really good that you did. Okay. All righty. Well, thank you very much. To your massive success, and we'll see you next week. We will announce try to give you as much notice as we can about the 11 a.m. or the 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll let you know. Or maybe we'll start hitting both time slots somehow. We'll have to figure that out with Chris. We may be able to put something together here to get more coverage. All righty. Thank you very much. And have a great rest of your week. Again, to your massive success. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.